This one is so juicy.
Gate crash, police,
Arrested.
He did
To who?
got home expecting a proposal only to be broken up with.
No.
Their mom
Yes.
went on a date with their date's dad.
Here's a positive ending of a delusional start. Am I the drama?
I don't think I'm the drama.
Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama.
Welcome to our lovely Lottie podcast. We are coming to you straight from Lottie HQ, and in honor of our newest Valentine's Day collection launching, we are going to be exploring all things modern dating. So from the ghosting epidemic to situationships, the whole shebang, and how being delulu is now the solulu to all of our dating problems.
This is a safe space for all the delusional people out there. We asked you guys to send in your most unhinged, crazy, delusional stories, and we're just going to read those out today. We are your best friend, your big sisters, and we are just here to give you the solution to your delusion. Valentine's Day is all about love, so whether you're single, taken, maybe it's a little bit complicated, the most important thing is that you start with yourself.
So we're now going to be reading stories that you guys submitted in our DMs. They're all going to be anonymous, and there are some really, really good ones in here. So let's get right into it. Cheers. So this first one says, whenever I go out and I'm walking on the streets or on public transport, especially on public transport, and people make eye contact with me, I assume it's because they find me good looking.
My else.
Yeah, my else.
100%.
Which, by the way, can I just confess, I do this myself.
Me too.
And at the beginning, I would think like, oh, do I have something on my face? Like, is my makeup really, really bad? But I've come to a point where I just assume.
I also always feel like I am going to meet the love. Maybe this is my delulu.
No, I think I know what
like
you're
I'm going to meet the love of my life on the tube.
I think,
Don't know if this is like a London girl thing. And you know what? My friend did meet someone that she went on a date with. It didn't go that great in the end. But they still went on a date and they met on the tube. I
also have a story like that, but it was not in London. It was in France, and I believe it was Paris. So,
Le
you know,
metro.
Le metro. How romantic.
Okay, this person has written in and said, my friend kept 1 day's annual leave because she wanted to go to the winter markets with her boyfriend. She wasn't in a relationship and hasn't been in one for the whole year, but she was that certain it was going to happen for her that she kept that day's annual leave all the way until December.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
And she ended up going with a friend.
Either way, I think it's pretty nice.
Exactly. Like, she had the thought.
Yeah.
Planning for the future. Might have not been with a boyfriend, but hey.
That's okay. You made the plan anyway.
Exactly.
So and that's all that counts.
We'll try again next year.
Same time, same place. Exactly. This next one, again, very relatable. So it says, the dating apps are going nowhere for me. Yeah. So I've decided that I don't need any dating apps because I know I'm going to find someone organically on the streets because I chase and I don't attract. Sorry, I don't chase, I attract.
All I do is chase. I do not attract.
That was so wrong, but I meant I don't chase, I attract, not the other way around.
Yeah. Again, I so feel that. I feel like everyone is completely exhausted with the dating app.
It just goes nowhere. Like you make plans and you go on like maybe like a few dates and like it just never goes anywhere. I mean, at least from what I hear. Yeah,
good things come to those who wait. And I'm putting my time in and I'm waiting.
Goes back to the whole thing of we know we're gonna find someone organically.
Exactly.
Have a little meet cute.
Reaching for the same.
Me too. Yeah, I know.
Like I'm running along with loads of books and I don't know why I'm running loads of books going to bump into each other. Am I delulu? Okay, this one is so juicy. Word for word. Got arrested for gate crashing a party my lover was at. Security called the police, and that's it.
You can't just leave us hanging.
You cannot leave us hanging.
I'm sorry. Gate crash, police.
Arrested.
That, wow.
That's a crime of passion.
I don't.
That's a crime of passion. She did it for love. Okay?
To become a novelist, just write a whole story already. Like, write a whole book.
Exactly.
I read it.
On the scale of not delusional to very delusional, this might be somewhere.
I think so. It sounds kind of like that.
I think that's kind of top of the Richter chart.
We're just missing so many gaps in the story. DM us with part 2 and part 3 and
4 and 5.
From one type of crazy to another type of crazy.
Okay.
This next one says, a few years ago, a guy I went on a first date with told me he wanted me to have his kids. Yikes.
Look. Blocked.
Police called.
That's like blocked and deleted. That's thank you so much for dinner.
Yeah, thank you so much for dinner.
Please
I
delete
will.
my number.
Yeah, I will never be going back on the apps again. This
Do
is
you think they say
delulu.
that to everyone?
I
Is that
don't know.
a
Is it
question they
just
ask every single day?
and then see what like who
Yeah.
is into it? I don't know.
Maybe they are just looking for someone to have their baby tomorrow, and they're just seeing how down people are for it, and
Gosh,
just
it's
testing the waters.
experiment.
Here's a positive ending of
Okay.
a delusional start.
Love that. We need more of those.
Okay, so I knew that my crush played Call of Duty every night with their friends. So I went out, bought myself an Xbox
Oh my
and
god.
Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and practiced playing for a few hours every day just so I could get good enough to play with my crush and their friends and impress them.
Okay.
And guess what? It worked. It worked.
How much in the Xbox? Like
Hundreds.
400? Yeah,
Also,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
just
That's
like-
good investment.
I'm
I call it
guessing-
good investment.
Yeah, like whenever this was, like they're still hundreds of pounds. Well, if they get
Mhm.
married, they can play Call of Duty at the wedding.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if there's a theme tune, but they can walk down the
Probably,
aisle
yeah.
for that. And then the key part is,
Mhm.
so you've gone out and you've done all that. Do you tell them that that is why you started playing Call of Duty? Or do you just let them think it was divine intervention or something?
I would, to be fair, if I started dating them and like it's like a stable relationship, I would tell them. I think they'd be into it. Like I think they'd like it. They'd
Is it-
appreciate it.
Is it really toxic of me to say that I do think I would keep that confession and take it to the
I
grave?
mean, yeah, I think it's like 50-50.
What is the furthest thing you think you would do to try and get someone's attention?
I think honestly just like, some to share his hobbies, like it's the same thing,
Yeah.
Like maybe join like a running club or something because I'm
you
into
run?
athletes. Not often.
Not currently, not currently.
Not currently, but like it's something that I can be dedicated to for
No,
a couple of months and see what happens.
You know what? My friends and I, every now and again, we do start going out in like different areas and
Oh,
things
yeah,
to see different
yeah.
people. So sometimes I will travel for like an hour to
Yeah.
try and see like a different group of people.
Like a different pond.
Exactly, different ponds, like different fish.
This person says, a few years ago, I was with my ex-partner and I was fully convinced that they were going to propose on Valentine's Day.
Cute.
They've been acting really shady.
Not cute.
And I fully convinced myself that it was that. Got home expecting a proposal only to be broken up with and told to move out.
Oh my god.
I can now see that they were the wrong person for me. I can laugh about it, realizing how delulu I was and how much I love being single now.
Picture yourself like, what should I buy
My
for the
heart-
engagement party?
Yeah, my heart would drop.
My heart would drop. Imagine having to call your friends after texting them like, I think they're gonna propose, and be like, oh my god, wrong end of the stick. I'm single.
Who actually, like,
Mm.
normally you don't really break up with anyone on Valentine's Day. Like, I
No.
don't think so. It's not.
That's so cruel.
Yeah.
But I do feel like I read it's such a common time
Is
to
it?
be broken up with and such a common time to be ghosted. But things happen for a reason.
Yeah. So,
And they're happy now,
exactly.
being single. Yeah, the next one's really, really juicy. And I just need you to prepare
Alright.
yourself. I'm just having an emotional support lip gloss. Are you ready?
I think so. Hit me.
Last Valentine's Day, I was supposed to go on a date with this person I'd been speaking to for a few weeks, but they stood me up.
Right.
Already awful. I got home and my mum had also been on a date. Turns out she went on a date with the person's dad that had stood me up.
Oh!
Yeah, exactly.
So, their mom
Yes.
went on a date with their date's dad.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Like, what are the chances?
Is there more?
There is more.
There's-
There is more. Turns out the reason that they were stood up was because their ex had slept over. But the long and short of it, and the key takeaway here, is that they were essentially going to be siblings.
It's giving incest.
I really think that the fact she got stood up might have been a blessing.
Oh.
But again, we need more information. Are the mum and dad still together?
I would like to know that.
I
I
would
didn't
like
even
to
think
know.
about that, but yeah, I need
Exactly.
to know that.
Are mum and dad still together? Have you ever had to meet the person who stood you up? Did you ever meet?
In the case that it went well
Yeah.
with their mother.
So yeah, please update us.
So they said, I just did the most embarrassing thing on Hinge and had to unmatch them. I matched with this person on Hinge and used one of their pictures to start a convo. They replied, and I didn't know what to say in return, so I thought I'd ask ChatGPT.
It's very 2024.
And then here's the catch, right? So
Okay.
The answer it gave was so good. I didn't realize I copied the whole prompt into the chat, and then you can't delete like messages on Hinge either.
No.
They called me out in a joking way, but I felt so embarrassed I unmatched them.
Oh, I feel like they could laugh about that.
Yeah, it's because they said, "What is wrong with me? I'm so ashamed. This is a new low for me." I can only hope that they
Aw.
realized that the only reason why I did unmatch them is because they were so embarrassed.
That's honestly not that bad.
Oh, it's not that bad. I
You
would have
done
played it off.
so much worse.
Yeah, no, I would have played it off. Just thought I'd ask for some help, you
Yeah,
know.
just wanted to impress you so much.
Yeah,
or
like, I
whatever.
got nervous.
Just pretend that that's your thing now. Every time you say anything to each other, just be like, "Oh, I asked ChatGPT."
Yeah, it could be like a little joke, and you know, like between you guys, it's so
Yeah.
cute. So I have another one for you.
Okay.
I love this one, but this is so bad. It's so toxic. My boyfriend told me you don't get signal in Ibiza, and that's why he didn't call for a week. I believed him. I believed him. I believed him.
Ibiza is such a small, remote island.
It's cursed.
No electricity. How are they going to message you?
I wonder. Oh my gosh.
And again, more questions. Are they still together?
I would
How
love
long
to
does
know.
it take
Yeah.
them to realise
Yeah.
that that's a flat out lie?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
My ex left my 18th birthday party before cake and singing because his mum was making IKEA meatballs. And he doubled down when I questioned it, saying it was his favourite dinner. I dated him for 4 more months.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Also, it's IKEA meatballs. Anyone can make IKEA meatballs. No offense. Frozen meatballs.
There's a microwave for a reason. That's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
Okay, I found out that my current girlfriend's password is her name plus the surname of her crush from 5 years ago.
Is it just me where I find that actually really cute? Like, I feel like I'm assuming like you're like a teenager.
Young love.
We all do those kind of things. Like, it's like one of those things like, oh, you write like your names together in like a
True.
notebook.
I feel like I might need a password change.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I would
need
definitely.
a small password change.
I'm gonna try and end this episode on like good stories.
Okay, good.
So you know, feel a bit wholesome. So this is so cute. I'm like giggling trying to read it. Okay, so I met this guy on a night out a few months ago, and we got along so well. I manifested so hard for it to go further. We met for a proper date after a month of chatting, and he is literally the guy of my dreams. We made plans to go out again next weekend, but he already said that he wants to take me to Paris on Valentine's Day. The dream.
That is so sweet.
I'm such a hopeless romantic.
And also, I feel like exactly what we've been saying. They have been thinking about this time and time and time again. I've got, you know, a couple of weeks. I'll be planning the exact
Exactly. Oh yeah, we do have a couple weeks.
same. We can manifest the same
There's
thing.
still time. So here's the real question. How soon after you've met someone would you say that you would go on a holiday with them?
Ooh. This might sound crazy, but I feel like different holidays, different lengths of time.
Yeah.
For like a lazy beach holiday,
Oh yeah.
I feel like you have to be together for a little while.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be doing a lot of like reading, not talking to each
Yeah,
other
just like
much.
comfortable silence.
I feel like you do a city break. If you had been seeing each other a lot for a month or two, maybe that's a sign we need to be more spontaneous.
Yeah, exactly.
But I would say like 2 months. Is it delulu to go away with someone on the second day, third day?
As well.
I think it could be.
But I think though, like that's exactly what that girl on TikTok. I've been seeing this girl on TikTok. She went out on a date with this guy for like, you know, second time, and then after that they went on a holiday together. I forgot where, but like they
I
definitely.
think they went like traveling.
Yeah. Like, and I guess it turned out well. So
They're still together.
lucky girl.
lucky girl. That is, yeah, that's the dream.
And if you're still together after that, that means like you're actually meant for each other.
Yeah, if you can get through that, you fully
Yeah.
can get through everything.
It's like a test. I think we're gonna end on a very, very, very positive note.
Okay.
Again, very wholesome, super cute. So this person said, growing up, I've always been delulu about the perfect relationship, whether it be happiness, kisses, laughter, and lots of love. But I realized that love comes in various ways, not just only those. I struggled with finding the perfect match, so I'd always do online dating. Little did I know, I got hurt many times and told myself not to ever go back again to online dating. Until 2020, where I met someone online and I found out that they were the perfect match for me.
Oh.
They showed me unconditional love, and till this day, we're still together.
I think that was truly the nicest quote. Love comes in all different forms.
Yeah, I do agree. They went through like a little journey.
It's not always going to be straightforward. That fills me with so much hope.
I'm so happy for them.
And that is what I always say to whenever my friends are upset about like being single or a breakup or a little rough patch in their relationship.
It's always a matter of time.
Exactly. I really think that like our time's all coming.
That is not delulu.
If that's being delulu, then I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Thank you so much for tuning in to our Love You Lottie episode. Let us know in the comments if you like an episode 2. In the meantime, please tag all of your delulu friends in the comments who need to hear this episode.
You can shop Lottie's brand new Valentine's Day collection below. Please DM us on Instagram or TikTok your most delusional stories. Let us know. We are not alone. And we are going to get through Valentine's Day together. So we hope all of your most delulu dreams come true.
We love you, Lottie.